Hello and welcome to What to Watch with Your Popcorn. I'm Dave.
And I am Rob.
And today we're going to be reviewing the movie From Paris with Love with John Travolta and Jonathan Rhys-Meyers.
Yes, we are. So this movie is, I would say I guess it's supposed to be an action movie. Jonathan Rhys-Meyers is cast as an associate to an ambassador, a personal aide to an ambassador for the U.S. in Paris.
Yeah.
And but he's secretly an operative for the CIA. And one day he gets promoted, and his first mission under his promotion is to assist this crazy Charlie Wax agent on a crazy mission. And boy, what a mission it is! So, Dave, let's start with you. What's your thoughts on the movie?
I thought it was pretty good. It's really fast paced and just non-stop action and non-stop shenanigans, and I enjoyed some of the gags and the gimmicks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I thought this. To me, this movie, felt it was funny, but it was definitely, to me, it was more like a throwback to those cheap, schlocky 70s action films, the cheap ones. And I think this movie is definitely more for people that are fans of action movies, because where you just turn your brain off and you just try and enjoy the movie. You try to enjoy all the action scenes, all the shootouts and all this stuff. I mean, there's not really much of an attempt to tell a story here. It's all a bunch of action scenes, over-the-top shootouts, wild camera angles, all strung together at least. But
yeah, there is a plot, but it's very easy to figure out. It's not, you don't really have to rack your brain like most spy movies and types of movies with secret agents and all that.
Well, I disagree with you. I didn't know what direction this movie was going to go in, because first of all, John Travolta's character is very unpredictable. He's taking Jonathan Rhys-Meyers on a bunch of places, random places, at least to me it was, and doing all these shootouts and stuff like that. I don't know where this was going to lead to, but until we got to the end. But to me, this movie was more like a comedy. Like, for example, take the scene 10 minutes in where John Rhys-Meyers is trying to get a chip in during a meeting, or the dialogue scenes between John Travolta's Charlie Wax character and Jonathan Rhys-Meyers. This movie I felt like more like a comedy in my opinion. But let's start. What about the acting? What did you think of the acting?
The acting was good. I was surprised to see Travolta, especially the way he was bald and everything. You don't see that very often.
No, you don't.
I think there was maybe only like one other movie where he was bald.
Mm.
But this is probably one of his better films lately. He's been in some real okay films.
Yeah, I mean, my first impression of John Travolta's character, and when we first saw him, there's a scene where he's going through customs and he's giving the French officers a hard time.
Yeah.
I didn't like him at first because I thought he was very ignorant to them. Like, he kind of reminded me of these ignorant people that we have here in the U.S., the way, and all that stuff. It was just, I didn't like him at first. I did kind of grow to love him as the film progressed, but yeah, I wasn't crazy about his character at first.
Yeah,
but there's the problem I had with this movie. 35 minutes into it, it was all, for most part, this movie's like non-stop action scenes. Like, they go to random places, outrageous places, like a factory that makes dummy molds, and they do shootouts and stuff like that. I found the film exhausting after a while, even though they try to put in some scenes to try to break it up. Like, there's a scene where they're going to Jonathan Rhys-Meyers' girlfriend, well, I guess it's their apartment, and having dinner, and they're having scenes in the park where they're eating hamburgers together, I guess. But still, I found this movie so exhausting with all these non-stop action scenes, and I remember you fell asleep halfway through it. I had to wake you up.
I know. I like the part where they're in the Chinese restaurant, though, and then when they get into the scuffle, just the funny things that happen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, this movie is definitely aimed more towards fans of action movies, I guess. It sounded like you liked the movie a little bit more than I did. Yeah. I guess I would kind of recommend this movie with your popcorn, but you got to turn your brain off to enjoy it, because it is a little stupid sometimes, and it is all about the action and the car chases and bombs blowing up and all that stuff.
Yeah.
The two lead characters constantly yelling and swearing at each other and all that, but yeah, I did enjoy it, but after a while I just got semi-tired of it after a while. So,
yeah, I'm gonna definitely recommend it to see with your popcorn.
Okay.
I enjoyed it.
Okay, so that's good. All right, so that's it for What to Watch with Your Popcorn. Leave your comments about the video, or if you've seen the movie, and hopefully we'll see you next time on What to Watch with Your Popcorn.